was involved in Kargil air operations on the Mirage 2000 aircraft. It was during second half of May that Indian Air Force was asked to do reconnaissance missions. A Canberra, which was on a recce mission, suffered a hit of a surface-to-air missile and landed with the missile still embedded in the starboard engine of the aircraft. So that is when we realized that the intrusion was not only by so-called terrorists, probably was regular army from the northern side of Pakistan. So the air operations actually started with the Canberra getting hit. These aircraft did not have the capability to deliver a laser weapon. So you had to physically see where the target was and then drop the bomb. This was used at Muntudhalo by both MiG-21s and MiG-27. Other than that, at Muntudhalo, we had weapons being dropped from the Mirage 2000 in a similar mode, that is visually sighted target and visually aimed weapons. The video that plays mostly when you Google or when you search for Kargil air war is the LGB delivery was successfully done on Tiger Air. But it is not the only participation where such a thing was done. These air-to-ground weapon delivery missions were done by MiG-21s and MiG-23s, MiG-27s. For the first time, we were attempting to deliver weapons at targets which were located at about 15 to 18,000 feet, which is basically 4.5 kilometers altitude. Here, we were asked to deliver the weapons at great altitudes with equal amount of accuracy and the apprehension or fear that if the weapon doesn't hit the correct place, our troops are very close by. So that was a big challenge. It is once in a lifetime that an Air Force pilot gets a chance to perform or take part in an operation for which he or she has been trained in entire lifetime. You have been trained for it. The entire nation expects you to perform and deliver. It is a golden opportunity to you to prove the country right and not let their hopes crash.
Yes, some of the names, of course, like Tiger Hill are very etched in the memory, or maybe Tolo Lake. But there are various other places which also had a very important role. One of the places which I can straight away think of is the Muntudhalo ammunition dam and it's the logistic dump. Muntudhalo was very strategically chosen by the intruders, and in this case, it was inside the Indian territory that they had already occupied. I had a mission where I was number 2 to a MiG-23 aircraft, and we got a sand model briefing from the army, and we had to figure out that how the target probably will look like. When you get onto an attack in a fighter aircraft, you get 15 seconds from the time you pick the target, you align and drop your weapon, whether it's a bomb or rocket. That's a very less time for you to really familiarize and see. So it is very important that you have the picture, how the target looks like. Unfortunately, on the initial days of the operation, we did not have that. So when the GPS actually came into our aircraft, and I can tell you that the first mission that I flew with the GPS was a mission just to familiarize with the aircraft, and the second mission was a mission where I had to drop a bomb using the GPS. So that was the kind of challenge. Second thing was that because we did not have the GPS, but the MiG-23s were already fitted with GPS, and these are similar classes of aircraft. So the MiG-23 and MiG-27 used to be in very close formation while dropping bomb, where the MiG-23s were dropping bomb by doing the navigation and dropping bomb, and MiG-27s used to be at very close formation. So instead of 4 bombs, there are now 8 bombs falling onto the target. So there were various innovations which happened, and the kind of altitude that we are flying in, the aerodynamic characteristics were very, very different. I am very proud to say that both Indian Army and Indian Air Force in synergy, they acted on this very well. And because of this, see, the end result is the one which shows that how effective we were. End of it, the Indian Army was given a Herculean task of evicting intruders from a height where they are sitting, where the requirement of evicting those people was large number of soldiers. But the tales of the heroism of the Indian Army officers and soldiers, the Indian Air Force, it goes to show that the end result was achieved in a quick time, and till date, after 25 years, I don't think our enemies have ever dared to repeat that again. Today, when I look back after 25 years, at times it appears that it's like a dream sequence. I often tell myself, did I actually go through that life? And to the younger generation, I will say that however difficult it looks like, whatever you're doing, you can contribute to the nation. And if you're joining the armed forces, there is no better way to serve the Indian nation than this. And remember, today's armed forces is a very technically savvy armed forces, So the next bout of war will be won by people with brain and with capability, which is much better technical capability than our enemy. So all those people who are hearing me today, if you are thinking of joining armed forces, I will say that is the right way to think. But don't worry, even if you are not joining armed forces, there are many other ways which you can contribute to the nation building. End result should be that this nation requires the younger generation to take it forward, and probably you will be in India which will be in the top of the world. So you guys are lucky. So just fulfill the dream of nation and yours and synchronize it.